Hello everyone, join my course, you can make a millionaire. All you have to give me is your bank details, the security number on the back as well, and something else. Obviously I'm joking, I'm doing Forex for a week, seeing if it does anything. If it's bullshit, if it's real, if it's what. Now, we have a few rules. We're only allowed £100, sorry, that's like $120, something like that. We're on a brand new account, so there's no like past trades, no nothing. And we're only going to be trading Forex. Now we're starting this challenge on Sunday because obviously pre-market analysis. We're just going to see what's happening, what these markets are giving us for the rest of the week. We're going to pick the best ones, and yeah, I'll show you in literally 1 minute. Now, some things to keep in mind. Yeah, I am a beginner. I've only been doing this a few months. I'm not like, you know, full in, or I'm going to make a million in a week. We are literally just beginners. So if you are a beginner as well, you can probably relate to some things that I'm doing now, and there's going to be some mistakes. That is, you know, going to happen. I am human, everyone else is, and you're going to see all the profits, all the losses over the week. Hopefully we get some good wins, and we're going to stick to a trading plan. We're not going to break it like a fool, because that's when things go wrong, and that's when I get a bit sad. So I'll show you the analysis that we're going to be doing, the strat that I use, and then I'll show you the account. Obviously, it's a Sunday. We are out the market, so the market's closed. They open 10 o'clock UK time anyway, for me. Might be different for you, but we have some markets that we were looking at on Friday that I was just keeping an eye on, and not really, they didn't do anything, but I'm thinking next week, you know, it's going to be quite good. Now, the one I have missed, I am going to be looking at a lot when the market's open, is GBP CHF, because obviously I do the break and retest, so I mark strong areas on the higher time frame, so daily and weekly, and then we wait for it to break and then retest and then give us like a confirmation. And this one's done exactly that, and it's quite clean. And then we go to the 30 minutes. Obviously we've got like a reversal pattern here, so that's one that I'm going to be keeping a big eye on. But I've only got 4 at the moment, also waiting for this for a sell and hopefully hit and take profit, but we're just going to keep an eye on them all. We've got this one as well, quite far off, but we've got him marked down. I'm going to do it for the rest of these that are here now, pick the best ones and then trade them for the rest of the week. And yeah, because I don't like focusing on like 15 different markets, because my time's getting wasted with different things. I might miss opportunities. You know, if you're especially new like I am, this is why I do that. I don't just pick fucking 20 markets, trade them all. And yeah, we're going to get one account, see what we can do in a week. So I am going to mark the rest of these now. I'll get back to you once I've actually marked them and I'll tell you down on what I've actually done. And I might give you like a little analysis on what I'm doing on my last analysis market. So I'll get back to you when we've done that. So if we go to this pattern, or this pair, should we say right now, what I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be looking for the, you know, the higher time frames, just to tell me, you know, what is this market structure? Is it going up? Is it going down? That's literally the basics that you need to do, obviously, when you're starting to look at a chart. So I can see here that it is, you know, a bullish market on the weekly. So you can write it down if you forget, but I'm not going to do that. So we got a bullish on the weekly. On the daily, it's looking like it has changed. We've got the higher high, higher low, and that's been broke. So it's also bullish. So I don't really need to check the 4 hour because it's bullish. So we're looking for buys in this market for the rest of the week. But just to check it, just to be safe, you know, the more confirmations we have, the more, you know, we're going to succeed. Well, this is what I've learned anyway. I'm only telling you what I've learned from videos, me writing shit down, me testing a few things. And as you can see here, this is also a bullish market. So we're literally going to be looking for buys. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the daily or the 4 hour or the weekly and just find areas of interest. Now these are where, you know, obviously an area, let's pick one for example here, it's tapped and it's tapped again and then reacted. That's all we're looking for. So once we found one of these, we mark it with a square, put a box, don't make it bigger than 60 pips, and then we wait for a break, retest, and then a signal. Now the signals that we're looking for is, let me try and find an example. So like here, let me highlight it. You've got this little pattern here, the green candle and the red one, bullish engulfing. So it's telling us it's going to go down. What happened when that got to the point, it went down to here. Now, it's obviously not a big amount, but in some cases you can catch bigger waves. We're also looking for morning stars and evening stars, and that's basically at the bottom of a point or top of the point, like here or something. You'll get a candle that's big, then you'll get like a doji. Oh, let's make that a bit bigger. Then you'll get another big candle, and that is like a reversal pattern at the top and the bottom of the trends. So when it hits the area of interest, then we're looking for one of these patterns. The other one is literally that. That's all. So they're the three confirmations we're looking for, and we're also looking for like head and shoulders patterns, double bottom, double top, etc. But you don't have to flood your screen with loads of markings and shit. You don't have to do that. I literally just put one line, wait for the break and retest, and then maybe some psychological levels. As you can see in this one, I don't really see many areas of interest, so I just won't be looking at that. Market's going to stay at the bottom, and maybe next week, maybe next month, I might look at it again and decide something else. But I won't be trading this one, so we'll move on to the rest. That's literally basically all we do for each market. Now, there's some other things that I will look for in some rare cases. You could go to the weekly time frame or daily time frame, just because it's more structured and you can kind of predict what the next week's going to be. So let's say if you just had like a head and shoulders pattern at the top of a thing on a weekly, you could expect that market to come down on a weekly. So you could be looking to sells on the 1 hour or 2 hours, and it could just help the confirmation. Or you could go to the past and see what's happened in the past. When it's hit like this area here, like this, it's come down. So this could be expecting to come down. Even though it's a bullish market, that could be a high risk trade. Also, forgot to mention another big thing is risk management. Just don't be stupid with it. Set it at reasonable points and don't be a dickhead, because if you're one of them, like, don't get greedy, lad. And we're not going to be doing the high risk at the moment. We're going to be starting off pretty slow, catch a big wave or something, see what happens, and then maybe increase it a little bit. We're not going to, like, you know, be putting a £1 or one lot on thinking it's gonna hit. We are going to be managing our risk quite well. But right now, we are going to go play football and shit. So yeah, I'll get back to you when we're doing that. Not much on a Sunday, we're just resting. Gonna watch a few videos, just revise, get a bit more information before, you know, obviously 10 o'clock opens the markets. And yeah, let's start this fucking week off good. Now, my predictions for this week. Let's make a prediction. I reckon we're going to lose all of it. Now, cut to me now at the end of the week, and we've made 10k. Obviously, that's a joke. I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool. Me when the markets are closed. Fuck. Me when the markets open. Yeah. It just does something to me. It just does something to me that I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it just does something to me. I'm losing the fucking plot. Hello everyone, what are we saying? So I'm not going to be trading tonight. I'm just going to keep an eye on the markets. Now I'm not going to sit here and record it because it's obviously going to be boring for you. But the really good market I have right now is, I'm going to show you, but it's got a head and shoulders pattern on the daily. And it's got a nice little thing. It's at the lowest point it's ever been at, well, in the last 10 years, let's say. So it could potentially go in the other way. But you know, I'm getting a lot of confirmations that it's going to go down. The trend is also going down. So I reckon this is going to be a good trade that we're going to catch early on. And it's already at the level of interest. So let me show you now. So as you can see here, we've got the little head and shoulders here. And, you know, if we get a break and then a retest, then a confirmation, we can enter for this little run here. I might not seem a lot, but it's like a 120 pip movement, which is pretty good. I could probably move it up to here. It probably is a bit too low, but that's a good trade that we've got for the week. We've also got a few others that we've picked. I think we've got Euro USD, USD France, Swiss, whatever it's called, Europe, odd, New Zealand USD, and then we got the Euro JBY. They're the markets we're going to be trading this week. So we're going to keep an eye out on them markets, see what's going on. Most of them are close to the area of interest that I like, so better trade, and they have quite a lot of confirmation, so should be a good week of trading. Yeah, let's hope the week is fucking sick ahead of us and we catch something big. and I'm not talking about my cock. So I'll get back to you when I'm in bed waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning to check the markets, see if we've got movement, baby. Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention one more thing that I'm going to do for the week is just check the news. I'm not going to, go too far into it, but I want to see what's going on with the currencies, see if there's going to be any major impacts. But just go to the Forex Factory, you can find it all out. It literally labels it as like bad news or good news or impactful news or so on. So I'm just going to have a look here of the trades, see what currencies are going to be, a bit shifty or impacted by news, because you don't really want to be trading when there's like a lot of news, because there's too much volume and it's a bit more unpredictable. But if I have a look here now, let's see what the news is like. So from what I've just seen on the news, is there's quite a lot with USD that's happening this week. So Monday and Tuesday should be fine. Wednesday's a little bit, on the iffy side. Then Friday is probably the worst day to trade, and plus market's closed, so I probably won't be trading on Friday because of the news, because there's just quite a lot happening. It shouldn't hurt our positions too much if we get in them early before the news starts. So shouldn't be an issue as of now, but obviously I'll check it once a day maybe, just to keep on top of it, keep on, track of what's happening. Yeah, don't be checking the news too much, keep an eye on it, but don't think, I'm changing my fucking trading plan because Donald Trump dropped the bomb somewhere. So take that how you want. That's my opinion. I am a beginner. So yeah, I'll see you when I wake up. So it's currently 6:42. Now, I've just checked the markets. There's literally nothing going on. Now, I would go to bed, but we've got fucking work. Ugh. It's only like an hour, so it's not too bad. But when we get back, we'll check them again, see what's going on, and maybe enter a trade. I'll let you know, keep you updated. But yeah, not much is going on at the moment. It's fucking boring. I set some alarms throughout the night at like 4 o'clock to check them as well, but nothing happened. Did not move whatsoever. So it's kind of fucked. But I'll keep you updated, and I'll see you when I'm back. So right now, the USD CHF is like nearly on the breaking point, so I'm going to keep a good eye on that for now. But I don't think it should do anything for at least another 2 hours, personally. Unless it breaks now, then maybe an hour or two. So I don't think it's going to do anything for a while, but I will keep an eye and I'll keep you updated. But that is our fucking first mover at the moment. So the markets are fucking doing exactly what I want them to. They're having a reaction at the point that I set, so should be looking good for the trades today. Now, the risk, I am going to up to like 3%, like maybe 4%, because, we're not going to get anywhere if we don't do that. It's going to be slow, and I want it to be quite, faster paced, because it is only a week. So I'll show you the charts now, what we're looking for and what's happening, but most of them are looking quite good. The US dollar looks like it's having a bit of a fall off at the moment, so let me show you. We got the first one, NZD. Now, I'm not too sure about this. This is the one that I wouldn't say is the best, because, it's just not the best. This is going to be moved at the moment, but we're having a reaction here. The USD CFH is probably the best one at the moment, having another reaction at the moment. Then we got this one that's only just hit here, so we're just waiting for this one to break, retest, and then enter. And then the rest are nowhere near, so these could be later on in the week, which is pretty decent. But yeah, we're just waiting on that CHF and fucking New Zealand at the moment. Probably gonna sit here for like half an hour, just fucking watch it, have a shower, get ready for the gym, hopefully catch something when we're, at the gym or before. But yeah, let's see what fucking happens today. We'll see. I'm gonna lose 100 quid. Also, yes, tell me I'm not the fucking best at making overnight oats. We've got chopped fucking nuts. Now, I'm not talking about mine. We got some like raspberry thing, and then some yogurt, and then, did forget to add the peanut butter. But I'm just him. I am that guy. Right, people, we're literally having the pullback that I've just said on NZD, USD, and USD CHF literally having a pullback right now. And if I go to the 30 minutes on them both now, they're both having that other pullback now. So we're just looking for a signal, either a morning star, so the next candle now to be big, or just a bullish engulfing. That's what I'm looking for. My USD CHF is at a really good point because it's literally at a support, well, yeah, a support point that it's not been for quite a while. So yeah, well, I'm having the fucking breakthrough. So this trade's probably going to be the best trade out of them because we've got more to work with the take profit. But yeah, it is looking pretty clean right now. But I don't want to get too excited and too like overwhelmed. But yeah, let's just keep the emotions quite subtle because I've just woke up and I look like a fucking mess. But a very hot mess. Ooh. Now we've got a signal on the 30 minute for USD CHF, but I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. Now I could enter this right now, but it's not really tapped on the hour. It had a huge doji, so I want to wait like at least another 15 minutes, half an hour, see what happens, because I feel like this could come down a lot further than what it has. So we're just gonna sit tight, see what happens, and then eventually make a move on the markets, let's say. Now the reason I'm not entering on this market just yet, and the reason I'm waiting, is because in the past I've been like very like impatient, and I should have waited when I didn't. So this is why I'm just waiting. I'm not rushing into it. I'm just gonna wait for the next 30 minutes and then decide what I'm gonna do. Because most of the time that I used to do, I used to enter pretty early and then it would go where I thought it was gonna go anyway. Then it would hit my stop loss. So just gonna wait, gonna sit on our hands a little bit and see what happens. So it's about being patient in this game. Like, if you miss it, so what? There's gonna be more. And the reason I'm gonna enter this, if this finishes above this candle, is because this is NZD, by the way, USD. That will be a bullish engulfing candle, and it's literally done in the hour. Well, on the hour time frame right now, it's come up, come back down, and then it would have been bullish engulf. And then if we go to the half an hour, we've got a reversal pattern here as well, which is the morning star. So that's why I'm going to enter this. So if that candle finishes there, that's why I will enter straight away. That's why I won't probably wait as longer as I'm waiting for this one, because on the hour it doesn't look the best and we've not had that pullback. This has been a reaction, but the wick isn't the strongest to go off. So that is what is happening right now. So we've just entered our first position, which is the NZD USD, and yeah, we're literally just going to set the guy. We're just going to leave it until it hits stop loss or take profit. So yeah, that's what we entered from the morning star. I should have waited, I could have waited, but I just entered because we've got the confirmation. It's the clean one, and yeah, we'll just wait, see what happens. Just come out the shower, and this is the one that I didn't enter because I'm being patient. And this is why we are being patient, because it's obviously come back down, and now on the 1 hour it looks a bit more clean, so we're looking for the pullback, and then we will enter. Especially when it doesn't look the best in the hour, because sometimes the 30 minute is a bit unreliable. So you just got to be careful and just think, you know, what are you actually waiting for? What do you want to happen? And as that actually happened on two similar, you know, time frames. This is how the current trade's going right now, the NZD USD. So we got a bit of you know, another signal on the hour if this closes in the next 38 minutes. Probably, you know, I don't know yet. See what happens, but it's looking quite good. Right, so we got the trade on now, but I'm not even going to look at it now. If it hits, it's got to hit something. So we're going to leave it. I've set the TP and I've set the stop loss. So, well, I've not set the take profit, but I'll just keep on checking on it every now and then. But I'm literally just going to leave it now until it hits my stop loss or goes up a little bit. And then I'll think, you know, what to do next. But I'm not going to sit there and think about it, watch it for hours. I'm just going to simply just ignore it and just wait for it to do something. And if I lose this trade that I put on the NZD, £4, it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't matter. If I would have put a lot more on and then lost, then I would have been like, you know, a bit more fucking hurt about it. So just think, you know, what are you willing to lose out of the balance that you've got now if you ever trade him? Because if you're not willing to lose it, it's going to hurt you a lot. Then it might take a toll on other things. So start off small, because if you're only losing like £2, £3, £4, it doesn't fucking matter. And the biggest thing to do is build up an account. So just build it up slow. You don't have to be too fast at the start until you've got like £1,000 or something. Then start thinking about, you know, maybe putting it up a little bit more. So I'm just looking at the USD CHF. It's not had the pullback that I wanted, so I don't know whether I'm going to enter this at the moment. So probably just going to sit on our hands with what we got. Maybe enter it depending on what happens, but the 1 hour is looking quite shit at the moment. But I'll let you know, see what happens. But the only one that we've entered right now is the NZD USD. Now we've just been stopped out. Of NZD USD, and it's so shit. Why is it moving so slow? I don't know, but I think we might have entered a bit too early on that one. But it's only £4. We've not lost a lot, have we? We've not lost a lot. I'm just gonna look for more positions in fucking the market, see what they're doing. But yeah, £4 down. It's not looking good, bruv. Nah, I'd say we did rush this position because on the hour it does look shit and there was no confirmation whatsoever. So next time I'm gonna look for more confirmations on different time frames. But you know, it's only £4. We've probably got a bit more better options throughout the week that are gonna eventually do good. So we just gotta wait for them to happen, wait for them opportunities to pop up. And we're probably gonna go to the gym now, chill out, and then come back later. Also, I don't know if to include this in the video, but on my main trading account, I've got gold on right now, but we'll see how that does. I'll keep you updated with it. It's not part of the video, but I'll just keep you updated with it because it looks like a sick trade at the moment, and there's loads of war going on at the moment. Again, that's just started, so could be a big opportunity. But I'll keep you updated, and we'll see what we can do on fucking these charts today. NZD USD, the one that we did get stopped out on, is making the move to the upside. Now, not really bothered. Yeah, we lost, but there's nothing that we can do about it. Little bit of a bummer, but we move on. We find new fucking markets. Now we are in on gold still, and I'll show you now. We're 200 up on gold, but obviously this is on my other account. Don't know whether to include it, but I'm just gonna show you anyway. Just make it part of the fucking week. We are £210 up on that at the moment. This is a higher risk account, so it's not, I'm not really asked if I lose the money or not. But at the moment, we are looking at probably the only one that's still valid is Euro USD at the moment, which is having a pull down after the break, and it's had a cleaner break this time. This is why we're patient. And USD CHF did have a massive bullish engulfing, but I don't really like the entry. Don't like it. This is a little quick run through. So gold, this is what we've caught. Oops. We've caught that movement so far, hoping to get the full TP. It might have a minor bump, who knows. And that is at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So literally we're gonna play more football later on. So I'm just gonna set and forget, wait until something happens. I'll get back to you if we get another signal in the market, or maybe if gold hits its take profit, like I said. But at the moment, it's just a waiting game. This is all it really is, just a big waiting game. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you updated. And we're currently 200 up, so let's see what happens. So guys, this is the market as of right now. This one is Euro USD. It's not really done anything, it has broke, not much. We did add this one, which is going to do very, very good. If it does break this point, we might be looking to enter this tomorrow. USD, CHF, not really done anything. So I'm not really bothered about losing the entry position there. This one now has kind of went up quite a lot. Now, I'm not really bothered. Did kind of miss my entry again, but it's not the end of the world. Gonna keep an eye of this throughout the night. Got some alarms set at like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So see what's going on. And yeah, we're just chilling now. Just gonna watch it. Might not bore you too much, but we're just looking for more break and retests in some areas. And yeah. Also guys, we are £216 up. We also lost a fiver, so we're £211 up at the moment. Obviously gold on our other account. Yeah, so it's not too bad. Not too bad for the week. Not too bad to start off. Gold, we might look to enter again. I'm not too sure. I think we caught the ride might be just a bit consolidated right now. But if it does push up to, you know, around near the 350 area again, or the 35 area, then we could be looking to enter maybe again. But yeah, good night. Hello, so we just woke up and yeah, nothing's really happened. We're waiting on, I think it's Euro odd. That is nearly at the area of interest. So we're gonna watch that and maybe get another entry on gold, depending on what's happening. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. Just gonna keep an eye, and then I'll let you know when we get like a signal or an area of interest hit. I'll break and then retest. Now everyone, there probably won't be a trade today because it's looking so dead. Nothing's doing what I wanted to do at the moment. I will give you an update when I'm back from work, but literally fuck all's happening. Keeping an eye on gold, that's probably the only valid one at the moment. But some days are like that, some days are shit, some days are good. Depends what you get. But yeah, nothing's doing what it's doing. And I'm not just entering for the sake of it. You know, maybe at the end of the week we could do that and just risk it, I don't know, but see what happens. Also, one thing that I'm seeing on gold right now, which is really, really good, is I'm seeing it head and shoulders on the daily. So, and it's breaking and having a retest, so it's going down today. Tomorrow it's looking like, hopefully we're gonna get a huge push to the upside. See what happens with that. Now, you know, obviously it could be wrong, but I'm gonna be watching the market tomorrow, or 10 a.m. today, 10 p.m. sorry, and yeah, see what happens. But big potential tomorrow if the candle closes round about where it is now, which probably won't, probably could, who knows, we'll see what happens. But yeah, hopefully it can be quite a good candle tomorrow. Hello, I've just woke up for a nap. Here's a quick little analysis of what's going on. The only thing that's on right now is gold, possibly. For, I don't know if I could enter. Don't really want to enter tonight, but maybe. It's currently 8 p.m. and this is the market. We're waiting for another break and recess there. Then we've got that one. We kind of missed the signal for not really an entry, so I'm not bothered. This one, far off. This one, just gone, not even bothered. And this one, far off. There was quite a lot of news around the CHF and NZD this week, so that's probably why it's literally just flipped on its ass. So this one is going back up. I don't think it will actually go to the top because it just looks like it's consolidating, and that is literally it. Probably shit for forex patterns. Probably could have picked a few more better ones, but you know what can you do? So the only one that we're waiting for now is gold. But we'll see what happens. All right, everyone, we're about to go work, but gold is looking to break the area again. So we're gonna look for just a re-entry in there. All the other currencies, I don't know what it is. I'm gonna check them back, but they're just not going in the way that I wanted to. But we're not really bothered. We're not entering them if they're not going in the way. So I'm not gonna force anything, but it's just a bit of a pain. I'll get back to you when we are home, and yeah, hopefully something's happened. If I do enter a trade, I will just record it on my phone if I'm at work, but shouldn't be too long. Just waiting for the break and retest on gold, that's it, and then some signal. We are just in the car. We've got a USD JPY that is looking good at the moment, so yeah, we're keeping an eye on that. And gold is also there, but nothing's really happened. I'll get back to you when something happens. Peace. Gold has been consolidating quite a bit. It still is. It's touching the level now, and the New York sessions do open soon. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so hopefully something happens. And the USD JPY is also at another area of interest, so we're just waiting for the break, retest, and then entry. So hopefully we can hold something for tomorrow, and it's not going to be this wood. It might be this wood. Trying to hold this wood. Yeah. How much wood? The wood chucked. If wood. But yeah, basically, it's a boring day. Basically, all we do is wait. Basically, am I profitable? Basically, do I like liquidity? In what form? Maybe on my face. That is a joke. Yeah. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, we've been to Skip and we've got in a dustpan and brush. Oof. Here's a little analysis of what's going on. Currently have a trade on, which is the USD GBY. I'm currently quite a little bit up in that now. Didn't put a really high risk trade on. It was, you know, a semi-high risk because there was news coming out at the time. But let me show you the markets of what's happening and what we're looking out for. There's quite a lot of lineups that are going our way now because USD has just fucking stopped consolidating, which is good. You're going to see some sexy markets here. We've got fucking gold making the pull again and then also having a pullback, which is perfect. This is what we want. Then we've got the USD. This is the one that we're currently in now. We entered here. We would have entered here because on the 30-minute we had a pull down, bullish candle. We would have entered there, but I had a bit of lag and I was at work, so we actually entered here, which is a bit unfortunate, but we've still got maybe 30-20 pound in profit if it hits to take profit, so that's not too bad. So we would have gained, you know, quite a lot because we lost a fiver the other day or £4. Then we've got this one, which is literally just touching now and breaking. So if we get a bullish candle now in the next hour, we will be looking to enter that one. This one is also having a pullback. I'm not too sure if I'm going to enter this because right now this wouldn't be here, it would be probably there. So we could enter this for a little short position, and we're looking at a 30 pip movement, so could be a valid one, something that we'll look into, see what happens in the next couple of half an hours or hours. Let's see what happens. The main one that I'm focusing on right now, this one we're just leaving, we're just setting and forgetting. My take profit isn't actually there either, it's somewhere around there, not too sure, but we're setting forgetting that one, leaving that one until it hits there or there. Gold is the one that we're looking out for right now. I see big potential in this because, as you can see here, all day the US dollar and gold just been consolidating. It's finally had a breakout of that, and now we're looking for a nice little ride up to here, which on the daily it looks a bit, on the 4 hour, sorry, it looks a little bit better. Either here or here, this is what we're looking for. Maybe in the next few weeks it might tap this spot. If it did tap this spot, could be looking for a very big pull. I'm not sure it's going to need some big news for that to happen, but I did say on the daily we're going to have a bullish candle, possibly going quite far up to give us yet again that bullish trend and the bullish run. As soon as we enter, I'll let you know, but we're just sitting on our hands waiting. It is nearly 5 o'clock now, so still got quite a lot of time. Might enter later on, maybe in an hour. We'll see what happens. If I do enter, setting my take profit, setting my stop loss, and I'm just leaving because I do have football again later on. This is just like a week in the life of basically what I'm doing, but some trades have been decent. Obviously, we've got the USD GBY that probably, I am certain it probably will hit now because all the news has stopped. And it's just on a fucking bear run. So hopefully the next candle now in half an hour should push that all the way down, and we'll take a whopping 20 quid on the other account. So we're like up like 230, 240 quid. So it's not looking too bad. We've only had one loss, and that was a £4 fucking loss. So it's looking good. Hello everyone, we're back from football, and gold got stopped out and the other trade got stopped out. I think we lost about 30 quid in total. Nothing major. The reason I put them trades on and wasn't bothered about it is because they were low risk. I'm not really bothered. Well, lower risk. Tomorrow we'll have a look again, see what's there, and yeah, we'll just go from there. See you tomorrow when I wake up. Hello everyone, I just woke up, but when I'm back I'm going to show you like the charts of what's actually happened. It's Thursday, so hopefully we might be able to put one more trade on, but I don't want to force it. Yesterday, the trades I did put on, I didn't get a clean break on one of them, but I still entered, don't know why. And another one, I will explain when I'm back, but it wasn't like a clean signal anyway, so that was probably my fault. The reason I put it on is because it was lower risk than the trades that I'd normally take, and I was willing to just risk that. But yeah, I'll see you when I get back. But today we're going to the gym, but we'll go and work first. Head to the gym, then maybe have a look, see if there's any trades, take one, maybe, I don't know, we might not. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hello everyone, so we have missed out on like quite a few trades today, which is really annoying, but that's just the market. There's going to be more opportunities. I've just got out of the shower, but I think we missed about maybe 200 to 300 quid today. So our profit could have been, 500 this week, but currently at like 200 and something. Not too bad, I'm not complaining, but like we missed out on a bit. We might be able to get a trade later on, depending on what happens, but we'll see. We'll see where the world takes us. But as of right now, I might make a video for YouTube, edit it, get it posted, because I'm slacking on videos at the moment because I'm making this one. So that is something that we might do. I'm not going to the gym today because I'm so tired. Been like running every day of the week, playing football 3 times a week. So I am just fucking goosed. And then we've been waking up in the middle of the night to check the stocks. So we're on the grind. But the grind does come with some issues because I'm fucking tired. But I've been working. Quite a busy week to be honest. But hopefully this video turns out. Hopefully we get something else at the end. And these are the trades that we've missed out on. Gold is obviously had that. That's like an 80 quid profit. But on the 15 we got the time thing. So we got the break, the retest, bullish engulf, and then up. So we missed out on this one. Could have entered. Got whatever we've got here. It might have another pull down later on because the hour does look like it's coming to a high point, but it could just also go to that. So who knows? This one, not really doing much. Same with most of these. This one did come and break. This is the one that we entered and caught. Obviously, our take profit was here along with this line, so we could have missed out on like a 5 or something, but I'm not too bothered. Hit our take profit. This is a good trade that we had throughout the week. This one is now, obviously, if we would have entered here, I don't think we got a signal. Maybe we did. Kind of. We got a little break, a bit of a retest and a bullish engulfing. So we could have, but we haven't. But we could catch this one and see what it's going to give us. This is another one that we have missed out. Now, I don't even know why I've missed out on some of these. I think it's because of, I don't know. I don't think I was looking at the fucking chart. But again, this is on the 30-minute. We had a break, retest, bullish engulf, and it went up. Obviously, it's a bit consolidated at the moment, but it could reach, I'm not going to say it's going to reach this. I think I just randomly put this, but it could reach like here. Again, I am still learning, so obviously I might have picked a few too many charts this week because most of them didn't do anything, and then most of them I just kind of didn't look at, and the next minute it done something. And yeah, I kind of added a few new ones, which we shouldn't have because I'm looking at like fucking 7 different charts. But yeah, we did catch one good one, and then we caught obviously the gold, the big one on that as well. But we are still learning. Put whatever I've done wrong in the comments and I'll fucking read them all. And yeah, that is about it. Still learning. I'm still a learner. Hello everyone, so we just made the video right now. It is getting rendered right this second as we speak. The Forex markets for today. I don't think we're going to be trading now for the rest of the week because tomorrow's Friday, unless we can get a little quick entry in the morning, but I will let you know how that goes. At the moment, no markets are doing what we want, so that is why I am thinking of leaving it. The only one I could be looking at tomorrow is gold, possibly. Probably a shorter buy if we're buying, so that would probably suit it, but I'll keep you updated later on and I'll show you what the markets are looking like right now. So I did by accident get rid of the drawings on all these ones on the side, but gold, this is gold at the moment. We were gonna enter this morning, but obviously I missed it, got pissed off, and it had come all the way down anyway, so I'm not really bothered. Would have hit stop loss, but yeah, that is gold. This one is one that I've marked because it's come up a little bit more. This one, don't know what it's doing, don't know if I'm going to be interested in that. Probably not. The rest are just, you know, not really doing anything. And some of the markings have gone, I think, on all of them. So I'm just not going to focus on them until next week, but it's fine. The profits right now are like £200. So basically £200 profit this week. Not too shabby. Probably not the best week. I've missed quite a lot of opportunities, I know, and that is a bit of a bummer, but we learn from them. This is a learning curve after all, and yeah, gotta make mistakes. They're my best friend. So yeah, now probably because the markets are doing fuck all, I'm gonna get this video uploaded to YouTube and then just fucking chill, dog. Chill. Yeah. See you guys when something happens. If not, probably end the video. Probably end it tomorrow, but yeah, I'll see you when I wake up if we enter trades. Yeah. Hello everyone, what are doing? So we haven't entered any trades today. There's not been any opportunities, plus it's Friday. I don't like trading on a Friday, it's a bit shit. And a little bit dead. So that's probably the end of the week now. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you want to see more, I'm always willing. Just let me know in the comments if you did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe. Rose is 700 and we made, I think it was £170 in profit this week. Ain't too bad, beginner. Please do remember that. And if you want more, I'll do another video like this in a few months' time, maybe a week's time. See where I'm ended up. See if I've, you know, become better and improved in what I'm, you know, my mistakes I made this week. We made about 4 trades, 2 of them lost, 2 of them won. So it does make up for the wins, because I have proper risk management, which is something that I've, you know, focused on from the start. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe, and peace.